All right, here we go. Day 2 for me, $1 Million Challenge, leaving from Santa Monica. All right, let's go without further chit chat. Have a good day, Stephen. Good, I'm gonna follow y'all for as long as I can.
Yeah, all good. It's a little squirrely getting out of there.
Yeah.
Once you get to the coast, it all makes sense.
All right. Excuse me.
There's stairs right there.
Yeah, I see them.
That was my fault.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh.
There's a stair right now.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. I think my wheels are still true.
Handled with great aplomb, sir.
Thank you.
You just gotta get over there. Yeah. What was your first name?
Aaron. A-A-R-O-N. What about y'all? Matt? Okay.
Matthew, yeah.
All right. Matt and Skip. All right. So this ride is mostly donors and fundraisers for the $1 Million Challenge for CAF. These guys up ahead of me, they're able-bodied, but they're fundraising. And so I'm trying to keep up with them, but they're gonna head out, they're gonna take off. And I'm gonna navigate and wait for the next group to catch up with me, and I'll stick with them as long as I can. But there are some groups that go at different speeds, but my speed really doesn't align with any of those groups, so I'm just kind of hanging between the groups. Gotta watch out for the sand making these turns on it. You really bite the dust. We ought to be coming up on Venice Beach real soon. This may be Venice Beach, but I don't see the weightlifters. It's been 22 years since I've been to this part of California, and I remember Muscle Beach, so I know we're close. We're gonna come up on it. Hopefully y'all can see some big muscle-bound people out there lifting weights on the beach. Don't like all these twists and turns because you can go down with the sand, so I'm just going to take it slow, not worry about keeping up with these men in front of me. If I do that, I might take a turn too fast and go down. This beach is a lot longer than I remember it being. Oh, good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Awesome.
That's great.
Oh, there's a little smell again.
Yeah, that marijuana
Not quite like it was up in Santa Cruz, but
Okay.
oh my God, it was like 20 miles up in Santa Cruz. It was like, really?
Yeah.
Does it
Yeah.
ever end?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, pretty gorgeous morning, huh?
Beautiful. Doesn't get better than this.
No. You have a good ride yesterday?
Pretty good. I got electrolyte depleted, but
Oh, did you?
yeah, I have this special mix that I make, and I came here and I didn't have it, and I put those tablets in my water, and it just didn't have
Didn't do the thing?
yeah, it didn't have the electrolytes or sugar or whatever I needed. So, but I made it 87.5 miles, averaged 13 miles an hour.
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, between Malibu and Santa Monica, with all those RVs on the side of the road,
Oh, yeah.
it was like I got some real close calls, people coming up from behind,
Yeah, that
almost
place.
hitting me.
So I was with
Blessed.
Tavian and Eric on their hand cycles going through there.
Okay, yeah, how did that work? 'Cause
You know, so I just took the road and I was on the outside of Tavian and had Brian.
Yeah,
on the
kind of shielded
outside.
them, and people.
And then I was like, we didn't get honked at once.
Okay.
It stunned me.
Yeah,
And then
well,
all
I
of a
didn't
sudden-
either, but some cars came real
Well, all of
close.
a sudden, so I kind of, there was a place where I could get back over a little bit to the right, and I started to, and then I was like screwed and came back out. And then I happened to look further in my mirror, and my wife Kiki was behind us with her flashers on it. So it turns out she got behind us the whole way,
Yeah.
and she just cleared all the cars out. So it was pretty good. But then I was
Okay.
talking to Melinda Johnson, who is ahead of us,
Yeah.
with her group 2 folks.
Do you know which way
People-
we're going? Did we turn off here? Or?
We got 1.4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
it.
Sorry.
That's all right. The only place that it's going to be interesting up here from last year
Yeah.
is we all struggled exactly where you get off the path. On your left. Good morning. How are you?
So where to get off this path?
Yeah. So we got a few miles. We definitely have a few miles. We were way down there before we get off.
Yeah.
But trying to figure out exactly where you get off was a little challenging.
Yeah.
And we finally found an off ramp. It took us up into a parking lot. It went out the wrong entrance, but we got where we needed to.
Yeah. Okay.
So it may get a little confusing down here, but we'll figure it out.
All right. Have we come to Venice Beach and Muscle Beach yet, where they work out outside? Have we passed that, or are we coming up on it?
You're asking the wrong guy,
Okay.
but if you told me I had to make a wager, I would say not yet.
Okay.
They don't get out much.
Yeah, well, I don't get out much either, but it happens to be that 22 years ago I got to come here
Oh, really?
for a weekend, or for a few days, and I went to Venice, Santa Monica Beach and Venice Beach. I just,
cool.
It's been a long time, and I couldn't remember where that Venice Beach is. I know it's in this direction from Santa Monica Beach. So at some point Santa Monica Beach becomes Venice Beach. It may be here.
Yeah.
Coming out, or maybe we passed it. Because I was on rollerblades then, going between the two beaches.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How long did you live here?
I didn't live here. I just came here for a few days.
All right. What brought you here? Just vacation, or?
Yeah. I have an aunt who lives in, or a relative, not an aunt, but a relative who lives in Upland, California. And so my mom wanted to visit her, and I went with, and a brother went with her to visit my aunt, and we decided to come to Santa Monica Beach
Okay.
and visit it.
So how? And you said yesterday you're down in North Texas.
Up in North Texas, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
it's-
down
I guess
for you,
across
mate.
from here. Where's
Yeah,
that? I don't know.
yeah,
I guess it's across from here.
Yeah, North Texas.
All right. Where in North Texas?
On I-35 north of Dallas and Fort Worth.
How far north?
5 miles from the Red River.
That doesn't help.
An hour north.
Okay, that
An
helps.
hour north of Dallas, Fort Worth.
Okay. Yeah, so my sister-in-law and her husband used to live in Flower Mound.
Yep, I know her
But
flower.
then they moved.
That's closer to from Dallas, Fort Worth, that's closer to Gainesville than Dallas, Fort Worth.
Okay, and then they moved about 20 minutes further north.
Oh, okay. Denton, maybe?
North. I would have to look up their address.
It might be Argyle or Denton.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they live closer to me than, they
yeah,
live
'cause I
around
think they're
Denton.
about 45 minutes from the airport now, if I had to guess.
Okay, yeah, they may be around Denton area, Denton, Texas.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, what do you do there?
I have cattle, I raise cattle, and I do artwork that I sell on Etsy.
What kind of artwork?
Horseshoe art, like horses' names. Everybody with a horse wants a name over their corral, or the stall of their horses, it seems like. And so I make, out of horseshoes, I have this artistic style, welded art, that I make the names for the horseshoe, with the horseshoe.
So you just take a bunch of horseshoes to create the names?
Yeah.
You weld them together? Or
Yes, and it's not, it's
you.
people's, oh shoot, are you following me?
I was just going to follow you behind this pole, that's all.
Oh, okay, all right, because I'm not navigating.
I guess we're supposed to be up there, so the next turn we need to get out there.
Okay.
And I hear him. Oh, this is not good. All right, get to off-roading.
Oh man, yeah. All right. Will that work?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Shame on me, got to talking and wasn't paying attention.
That's okay. I do all my training on gravel, so I'm used to that, but just have bigger tires to deal with it. So.
Okay, we're clear. Alright, this is a little better.
Yeah, I love these bike trails that don't have cars on.
Alright, clear, back. And I now remember this. See, I've only done the MDC once. I did it last year.
Okay.
That was my first one.
Yeah. Did you do the whole 7 days?
Did all 7 days.
Wow. Okay.
And then was asked to be a ride lead this year.
Okay.
One of the things we don't necessarily do well is train the ride lead, so you kind of learn on the fly.
Yeah. What is exactly the ride lead's job? Just kind of navigate like you're helping me right now? Okay.
Navigate, and really the biggest thing is safety.
Yeah, I appreciate having you with me, because yesterday I ended up alone a lot.
Yeah.
And then between Malibu and Santa Monica, it was just pretty dangerous.
Yeah, no.
A bit alone, you know. So. But that was my fault in that I tried to keep up with groups that were too fast.
Okay.
And then other groups just didn't catch up. I was kind of in between.
And you kind of got hung out in the middle.
Yep. But that's kind of my pace. So.
Is this your pace? Is this about your normal pace?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I should have known I'd find you 2 hooligans ahead.
Rick, that must be Rick.
Yeah. So I'm on the boat with another guy, and the skipper was lieutenant. And
So wait, you had to put him in a body bag and wait with him
yeah.
on the beach?
Well, anyway, we're
Okay.
going on we get out to the body, we chain him and bring him up into the boat. And all of a sudden the lieutenant gives us 2 young lifeguards these cigars. And we're going, what are these cigars for? He goes, you'll find out in a few minutes. So about 5 minutes later, the body started to stink. So
Oh.
goes, gentlemen, time to light up your cigars.
Oh. Man. So did any sharks take bites out of him while he was floating out there dead for now?
Not so much sharks, just a bunch of fish nibbled on them.
Yeah, okay.
Pharmacist didn't work, so you just went into cattle.
I had a landscaping business. I did work for a lot of people, and I was telling Rick about how I was doing work for Lance Armstrong's mother. I did a lot of work for her. But anyway, I had the landscaping business, and then I got into buying and selling stuff on Craigslist, like cattle trailers and horse trailers.
Oh yeah.
They were so easy to refurbish and turn around and sell right at first when Craigslist started. And so I ended up buying an old trailer, and this guy had a bunch of Clydesdale horses that he brought from North Dakota, and he put them on a field of Johnson grass, and they all died except one little baby. And so I bought the trailer, and he threw in the little baby Clydesdale horse for free. And I raised it, and I was like, it needs a friend. So I found a friend for it in Nebraska, and I drove up to Nebraska, and they're like, oh, well, we'll throw in the mother free.
Oh, to you.
With this horse.
We're going to take it right up here to go around the circle.
So I came back with two Clydesdales instead of one. Turning here?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there.
Oh, off
there.
by one, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, that Clydesdale horse, those horses from Nebraska were mean, and that mother was just the most violent. They got rid of her because she was the most violent horse in the herd. And her daughter is the one that grew up and bucked me off, and that's how I lost my leg.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, well, I spent a year and a half just unable to walk, trying to recover. And then once you start walking, it's a gradual process of
Did you lose
trying to do
your leg
everything.
right away, or did you find?
No, I had to fight for a year or two after the accident. There was an infection that set in, and had to fight over a year before they cut it off, and then you have to heal and learn everything, you know. So in that time, career change decisions were being made, you know,
So I have to always get all my sailing pictures. I got all the lasers stacked up here. One design's good. I raced one of those for many years.
Oh, you mean a sailboat, or?
Yeah, well, that's a
lot of these
boat. That's a laser. It's
Okay.
an Olympic class boat.
It looks like a rowboat maybe, but
Single-handed.
two. Okay, it's not like what she's on.
No.
Okay.
Morning.
Right back there, that's the headquarters for UCLA Crew.
The what?
The headquarters for UCLA College.
Oh yeah.
Crew team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, there was a road team in Austin because they have Town Lake to train on.
Right.
So a lot of the athletes at that university that I trained with were, you know, ate lunch with, made friends with, were rowers.
Right.
So that's a neat sport. So you use your legs a lot with the rowing. Back, legs, arm, really everything. Those girls had really strong legs.
So Dixon,
Yeah.
so tell me, so who is the best all-around physical specimen? A rower, a gymnast, a basketball player, a runner?
A decathlete.
I'm going to cheat and tell you triathlete. And then after that, I would say a rower.
Okay, that's good.
Well, a decathlete's a better all-around specimen as a sprinter. And
Right.
a triathlete's a better all-around specimen as an endurance athlete, which is really important because that'll keep your arteries from clogging up and succumbing to the number one.
The advantage that triathletes have is they actually do 3 disciplines in 3 different specters.
Right.
Yeah.
One's in the water, one's
Yeah.
on the land, and one's on top of a machine.
They're all
Yeah.
kind of working you differently.
Yeah, totally different. But when I was a decathlete, people would always confuse the triathlon. I'd say, I'm a decathlete, and they're like, oh, you see, you swim and you bike. And I'm like, no,
We're gonna make a left
track and
over the
field
bridge
event.
up here.
Okay.
But that,
Morning.
What's your answer, Rick?
You know, I just it's really hard to say because if you look at gymnast figure, it's just technical.
Yeah, no, true. Yeah.
If you look at a rower,
all right.
Yeah, and I agree, you know, they're all specialized in their own way.
Gymnastics is too hard on the joints, though. So long-term triathlon wins.
Oh, that's the ocean cleanup guy.
The ocean cleanup guy.
That guy goes out into the middle,
Yeah,
trying to keep up all the trash.
a trash picker-upper boat. Ocean cleanup is what that boat says. Oh, and another beautiful beach. I don't think I've ever been to, no, I know I've never been to this one. Well, maybe I have. We'll ask these guys where we are. I could look at my map, but I'm with them. What beach is this?
It's Playa del Rey.
Playa del Rey. Never been to
He
this
wants to know
one.
where Venice is. How far?
We've already passed.
We did
Yeah,
pass
we
Venice,
passed
right.
it.
When you first started, you went down the hill, you hit Santa Monica south. Then you passed a little jetty that was North Venice.
Okay.
All right.
And then you made the left turn to Pier. That's the Venice Pier.
All right.
They've really cleaned it up. And the last time we did this right, that alleyway or the roadway that's just to the left or to the east of the bike path,
Yeah.
filled with homeless. Just it was filth,
Yeah.
totally dirty.
Well, I didn't see the guys with the weight room and muscles out there.
Muscle Beach, they don't
Yeah.
get out there until it's nice and sunny.
Yeah, okay.
And that way they can show off their biceps.
Yeah, as they glisten in the sun.
So why did you go to multiple different beaches to lifeguard? Is it just they had assignments where they put you, or you just want to change?
All the beaches have a different personality.
Yeah.
I started in Santa Monica. I worked Santa Monica North for a couple of years. South this year, worked Santa Monica South. So, the I-10 exit right there at the pier. So we get a lot of non-swimmers western that guys with jeans on, white t-shirt, they're crazy in it. So you have that. Now when you get up to here in this area, you can see there's been a lot of parking spots.
Right.
Really beautiful. People living the good life out here, weather-wise. Motorized bicycle right here.
That was quite the race.
Yeah,
No, was there 2 or 3 on there?
I saw 2.
2, and then maybe something probably a dog. Something in the middle, yeah.
Well, I got it on video so I can go back and freeze frame it.
There you go.
We'll find out for sure. I keep my GoPro running
Goes around all the time.
Yeah, it has a 10-hour card and a backup battery that keeps it going for 10 hours.
Wow.
Got everything yesterday. And I plan on just getting everything. Just because, you know, we may get in a crash and we may need to prove what happened. Or see something that needs proving.
I'm going to stop right here, take a quick pee, and I will catch up.
Pretty close to the water right here.
Alright.
Beach cruiser bike right here.
The two of you are coming down together, and the two of you going off
All right.
Looking good, guys.
Yes.
Thank y'all.
Hey, Aaron, how are you?
Feeling great.
Good. Hey, Rick. Oh.
Hope to feel this great all day. Does a lot of stuff wash up from foreign countries on these beaches?
Not that much.
Okay. What about sea turtles? They lay eggs on any of these
Not
beaches?
here.
Okay. They do in Texas.
Water's too cold.
Okay.
In the wintertime, the water will get up, will get down to like 54 degrees.
Okay. I guess great white shark attacks are pretty rare, but
Very rare.
okay. Wow, look at all those seagulls. Just hanging out on the beach, waiting for people to drop scraps, I guess, or fish to watch. I haven't seen a lot of fishermen on the beach either.
No, this is a giant bay,
Yeah.
so it's not a lot of fishing out here.
Okay. This beach is empty, but it's pretty. Looks like the place to be with no one here. Very few people here. I guess these beaches must be just super popular. Spring break.
Summertime is real crowded.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is just, you just look at the parking lots that are adjacent. So the beaches that have parking lots like this,
Yeah.
you'll get a crowd.
Yeah.
The beaches back there where they had houses next to the
Yeah.
sand,
Yeah.
you don't get that much.
Yeah. There's no parking. How much more trail along the beach?
Coming up your left side.
Gotcha. Thank you much. So we got that hillside you see in the horizon, that's the California. So we have a lot of, still have, let's see, 5 miles.
Wonderful. Is this, are there going to be several dispersed throughout our 82-mile ride today, or will this be all the beach? Only bike paths we got, okay. Well, I sure am enjoying it. Yes. I'm thinking about just uploading a virtual ride in a series, just footage of all of it.
Oh, that's nice.
Like 2 or 3 hour long rides, ride 1, 2, 3, all the way from Santa Barbara to San Diego, and then call it the $1 Million Challenge. Let them know it's a Challenge Athletes fundraiser, and people can watch it, and then if they want to donate, I'll make them aware that that's
That'd be great.
possibility. It'll be on the internet forever, you know, on YouTube. I've done that with some. There's very few people who really enjoy the virtual rides, and so far, and on the gravel roads that I do in Cook County, but something tells me this would be more desirable for the average American to virtually ride this beach, who, you know, someone stuck at home in northern state in the wintertime on a stationary bike, they might like to join us virtually. Is that okay with you?
That's fine with me.
All right. I'll edit out some of it, obviously, but most of it. If I have time, it's a time-consuming process. I'll do it for y'all. Create this virtual ride. Little hill, a little punch. We have a lot of those today. I just got to chill out, though. Not hit it too hard in the beginning, or I'll be suffering at the end. It's refreshing, y'all. It's very refreshing to be up here. Got a little bit of a headwind and breeze. It feels nice watching these waves, feeling that cool air off of the beach. It's just nice. The view, the sunshine, the sand. Uh-oh, we got a we got a truck up here that's kicking up a lot of sand. Alright, there we go. Got it all taken care of?
I'll take care of it.
Good.
Said to peak.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. You're not dehydrated when you gotta pee.
Field and Miramar. Yes, you know, middle school. You can live up there.
Yeah, really.
So far away.
Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy cyclists, runners. I average between 150 and 200. I had one week in July where I did 300. I usually go like, if I'm gonna ride every day, I'll go 30 or 40 miles a day. And if I know I'm gonna, well, if I do like over 60 miles, 60 to 80, then I'll ride every other day. Oh yeah, yeah, I mean, when time allows, that's how the schedule will be. Surfers, a lot of surfers out there. All those people out there are surfing, waiting for the perfect wave. I'm sorry, say that again?
I said, you live on a farm. Kiki and I couldn't get more different than you because we live on a boat.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, I actually live in town.
You got a bike back.
A bike back? Okay. Yeah, I live in town, but I do love to be out in the country, and I was just thinking about riding on the gravel is complete opposite to this. You got to learn how to love hell to be out there on that gravel, but this is like paradise. It just comes natural, and about a 5-mile-an-hour difference in speed between riding over the flint rocks and versus this
So Dixie,
concrete.
this parking lot right here, little lot on the left,
Okay.
that's where the van was photographed in the movie.
All right, cool.
Which movie?
Against All Odds.
Oh, okay.
Right here,
Yeah,
where it says no parking.
that's the lifeguards.
So the movie Against All Odds was filmed right here, and the van was parked back there on the lifeguard no parking place. No parking for anyone but lifeguards. So a bit of information there. Interesting.
Morning.
Oh my God, I'm a professional.
I was talking to a guy yesterday, and he was saying how these properties, houses along the beach, some of them are just so run down, but they're worth $6 or $7 million. And-
It's the land it's on.
Yeah, I can see how, you know, somebody would be perfectly happy to live on a rundown piece of property with this view,
Well,
and
usually
even with the
it's-
value, they just
Yeah.
might just feel like, well, I love it here, I don't care. I like.
Sometimes it could be the parents died and it's
Yeah.
in the state and they haven't decided what they're doing with it.
Yeah,
It could be speculators will hold on to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna get increased.
yeah, you know, the property, the structure isn't worth a lot, but the property is. So.
Location, location, location.
But I can see how you could be broke and not want to sell
Like,
living here.
yep. Going a little bit.
Yeah. Did you say honk the horn a little bit?
Close to 30.
Oh, slowing. Okay.
I said slowing a little bit.
I was like, whoa, honk, ah, get out of the way, people. I thought you said honk the horn a little bit.
No.
Okay. We got a loud horn, so don't crash when you hear a blast, an air horn. See if we can make these seagulls fly with the horn.
No more.
They won't? Okay. Then I won't try.
Dixon, I created a lifeguard race one time, called it the South Bay Challenge because we're in South Bay. So when we got off, when we passed the Newdale Ray, Jenny was right there trying to get south.
Okay.
So you ran from there to Manhattan Pier. You got done, you swam from Manhattan Pier to Hermosa Pier. When you get to Hermosa Pier, paddleboard from there to the end of Florida Beach. And then you surf ski around the point of California. So it's run, 2 mile swim, and about a 5 mile ride, 2 miles
Okay.
The whole time flight
Good morning. Good. Good morning.
That's coming up.
well.
Morning.
Good morning. Drew's tearing it up. Drew up there, he's a skier. He had a skiing accident, hit a tree, and that's how he lost his feeling from the waist down. So he's one of my teammates, Team CAF, Team Challenged Athletes Foundation. About 25 of us are riding with about 120 able-bodied people, fundraising for the $1 Million Challenge. It happens every year. So if you're watching this, you're feeling inspired by us, donate. Because we're raising funds for adaptive sports equipment for people who want to do things just like this, but need specialized equipment because of disabilities.
Looking on your tail looks great. Where are you?
Crawler, actually. Crawler.
Crawler. Now, where are you at? Have that for you.
So we're in Point Loma, right, we're in American Cup Harbor.
Okay.
So right next to Beach Nova and Jimmy.
Right.
You guys work in the lake. We've got a Celine 48.
Don't want a collision with them. Well, I'm gonna get on this path now. Got them stopped ahead. There's a bike path. Curbs on either side. Just got to watch out for the curbs. But don't have to watch out so much for cars, which is nice. Very nice to have a designated bicycle road. Police officer?
Yeah,
Actually, we actually had a red hand.
Oh, okay. Well, was that a police officer though?
No,
Good.
I was focused on the green light.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, but we survived. On to the next challenge.
Oh, that's the same guy. He's just horn happy.
Hey, when it's full of some kind of liquid. I think it's butane. That liquid gets in the nozzle and it doesn't go off right a lot of times. But as I honk it more and more, the sound gets better. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to sound.
Now we have a red light.
Okay.
Let's see, now we don't have, okay, so we need to put a stop here.
Coming through. Of course, they probably, cars are listening to their music and can't hear that.
So Rick, where are we right now?
Right now, that's Redondo Beach Marina. Coming up to Redondo Beach Pier up ahead.
Redondo Beach Pier and Marina, that's where we're at right
And
now.
up here, a little bit further by the pier, we're going to go up on the street.
Okay.
And then down a little bit should be the 8th Street.
Huh. All right.
We're all going to head to the left.
Left?
Yeah. To the right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're taking right here.
All right.
Oh, I remember this from last year.
Wait. No. Go back on the path.
I said we're supposed to be on the path still, right?
Go back.
Maybe we could go under there though. Yeah, okay. Look out, puppies.
Water and coffee, man. not ready to drop yet. I have my hands.
All right.
Rob, what does your mouth say? Run, sweep to the top. All that yelling. All that yelling. All that yelling. Police are gonna come get you. Up here, I'll take a right.
Okay. Ah,
Nicely done.
thank you. Still early though. Early in the day. Right turn?
Right.
Okay.
Taking it right here, Aaron.
Okay.
Car up.
Yep.
I think that's what we missed last year. Ended up staying down on
Okay.
the beach. So up here, trying to figure out how to get out.
All right.
So we're good now. We're actually on the right path.
Made it
Saw
through the
sign back
confusing.
there.
Yeah, made it through the confusing part.
So is it, you use the cane because you just don't have the power on your right leg?
Well, I do, but it just helps preserve the knee over a long multi-day race like this. Going up the hills is hard on the knee,
Yeah, all right.
and so it helps. And I use it. I originally started using it because my right foot's strapped to the pedal, and I can't just put it down.
Oh, your right foot's strapped?
Yeah, I've got my knee is a gate hinge, and so it's just free swinging. And so I can't just put it down. So when I slow down, I put this trekking pole down, and it's equivalent to you putting your right foot down as far as balance goes.
When do you stop? When you stop, I assume you just put your left foot down.
Yeah, but I sometimes put the trekking pole down and leave the left foot on the pedal.
Okay.
Or I may put the left foot down and the trekking pole just for stability.
How many years of riding had you done before you discovered that would work?
I immediately started doing it because right as soon as I started riding, I just fell over and over again.
Yeah, okay.
And I was like, this is so infuriating, I'm gonna quit. But I don't really have that attitude. I was like, I'm gonna find a solution. And this was my solution, and it really,
All right, cool.
I just had to adapt my nerves to holding it all day because that was part of my hands, but now it's adjusted. But then I discovered it could work for fighting off dogs because I get attacked by dogs a lot. And then I discovered I could climb hills with it. That was the last major innovation that I discovered to use this pole for, and it really worked because I was doing a 168-mile long race, and I was in the middle of the night, 150 miles in, going up a hill in the dark, and I was out of juice, and I realized I had to figure something out or I would not be able to finish. And so I did this. I started doing this, going up the hill, and I made it to the top, and I was like, you know, my knee feels better than it probably would.
So what's in the bottom? Nothing? I mean, because it doesn't slip on you?
Yeah, it doesn't slip. You can put, it's metal like carbide,
Okay.
but you can put a rubber tip on it and go indoors.
All right.
I could go shopping in Walmart, just go real slow. This is a really great mobility device because I can go flat-footed and have a lot of control and just get a lot more miles out of a day,
Yeah.
anywhere really, on a bicycle. So with this pole, I'm able to be so stable that I don't have to worry about falling over, as long as I remember to use it properly. Sometimes I was talking to a guy one day. I was stopped and I picked up the pole and I was pointing, talking, pointing off in the distance, and I just fell over. I was like, man, I should have kept that pole on the ground. It just went off balance. When I first lost the leg, I'd forget I had my leg was off sometimes, just fall out of bed. I still, you know, I spent the first 32 years of my life with real legs, being real athletic, so still sometimes I can forget I'm missing a leg, so a lot of learning.
So when did you lose the leg? How many years ago?
2011.
So what are you 57 or something now?
I'm 44.
44. All right.
Yeah.
And the accident was then 2005 or something? Because you said you tried for a couple of years to keep the leg.
The accident was in 2011, and the leg was amputated in 2012.
Okay, got it.
Because there was no walking from the point of the accident on, you know, there was no walking at all, and so we had to make a decision. Couldn't fight it for years, really.
Yeah. What kind of horse do you own?
Clydesdale horses.
So big guy.
Real big draft, big stocky Clydesdales. Masculine, you know, just really strong and big. Yeah.
What do? You just break it really bad, or?
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have been that bad if it hadn't got infected.
Yeah, okay.
Right behind you, on your right.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning. How are you today?
Yes.
Good, good.
Oh, see, okay, this is.
Beautiful beaches all up and down the coast. Which one is this?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So this parking lot down here, that's how we came up last year.
Oh, we got a big hill to climb, huh?
Well, we're going to climb that.
Yeah, lovely.
No, last year when we got stuck down there,
Yeah.
we didn't come up.
Oh.
We ended up coming up this ramp.
Oh, okay.
Is there a certain speed you start at? You start using the.
I really
or
shift.
is it just when it feels like?
I've got 27 speeds, and I just shift all through all of them. Just try to keep a pretty high cadence going up the hills. I'm moving slow.
When is there a point where you shift? When you start using the pole, Or it's just kind
Yeah, I
of
mean,
feels right?
it's usually when I'm, well, not necessarily, but I mean, if I've got some good momentum, I try not to put it down in the highest gear, you know, where you spin the most.
Yeah.
Generally, that's where, you know, I get to where I'm just spinning, and then I'm like, okay, now I need to drop it down into a gear that I don't have, so I'm gonna pull out the pole. And I'm moving so slow, but sometimes I don't do all that. I mean, if I'm going fairly fast and I'm going uphill, I'll try to use the pole sometimes. Generally, it's for a real steep hill,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I mean, using it does save my right knee, or my real knee, for get a lot more life out of it when I'm using unloading that stress onto the pole.
When did you discover CAF?
Oh, about 2 years after I lost my leg. My leg builder, he was helping me a lot with running blades because he worked for Oser. He's the guy who from South Africa. Now he's got US citizenship, but he didn't, and he was living in Houston. And I was a track and field athlete in college, and one of my coaches was at the athletic training center with the Paralympic coaches. And when I lost my leg, he saw it on Facebook, and he was like, hey Aaron, I want to get you connected with these people at the US Paralympics. And they got me connected with the head leg builder for the US Paralympic team, who lived in Houston. And so he was helping me with blades, but they kept breaking. And he had all these old blades that Oser gave him, and he just was like, okay, you can have this one or that one. And then one more broke, and he's like, Aaron, I can't help you anymore. You're gonna have to apply to CAF because they will help buy you a blade. And so I did that, and then there came a warranty with the blades, so I could break them and get another one to replace it. And so I ran and just trained, you know, to run, because I didn't think I could ride a bike at all. And that's actually what I was doing, is running and helping him build running legs for kids when I discovered I could ride a bike. And then I gradually just started riding the bike so much that I didn't have time for track and field anymore.
So no more running?
Well, I do run some, but not Paralympic track and field. It's just so expensive to travel and get hotels. And with biking, you can generally do it in a colder time of year, and I can drive somewhere and sleep in my van and don't have to get a hotel. So but yeah, I brought my running leg, and I'm going to help with the running clinic.
Oh, good.
On Saturday. So, but I just don't do track meets.
So are you you're below the knee?
Just above the knee.
Just above, okay. So
Yeah. That's why I got an artificial knee joint.
it's an artificial.
Yeah.
And that's what you're saving.
No, the real knee. I'm saving my real knee. As I thrust, it's when I'm pushing down with my real knee. When I use this pole, thrust with the pole. And I'm not worried if the artificial knee hurts.
Yeah.
Worried if the real knee hurts.
Let's stop talking. You don't have to answer this question.
It's okay, but after a long time, a long day, it can start hurting. But there's no irritation or hurting now at all. The only problem now is just when I climb, I can get cramps. But that hadn't happened today yet. It was happening at the end of the day yesterday. And it'll happen today with all the climbing we have, I'm sure. Just didn't have the correct electrolyte mix yesterday to deal with it. Ugh.
How you doing, Ron?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. Where are the tandems?
Up ahead.
All right. Wait, you just wanted to get some sprinting in? Okay. And then I missed the turn. It is easy to do that back there. Yeah.
Nice new pavement.
I know, this is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Real smooth. See? Yeah.
Clear.
Go straight.
Yep, straight.
Is there a path over here we can get on?
I don't know. I stay out here.
Okay.
Go to the path. Hit the road. I think the road is where we want to be.
All right.
About 2 miles, but turning. Doing something to point to.
All right. What kind of trees are those, you know?
No idea.
Okay.
All I know, those trees suck because they drop everything.
Yeah. So y'all already go through Redwood for us?
Yeah, we did. That
Okay.
was way back. All right,
All
we
right.
got a hairpin turn coming up the aisle.
Okay, I'll get behind you then.
Aaron, I have your salt tablets in my back here.
Okay.
All right, we'll do that at the break.
Okay, sounds good.
Doing great, brother. Big
All
man
right.
is in town.
Got a walker here.
Is Rick back there still?
Yeah, he is. It's
Okay.
about 25, 50 yards.
All right.
Sag is at 1.6 miles.
Okay.
Down around that corner.
All right. .3 miles in.
You got people coming in.
Thank you so much. And I just gotta get this off. Yeah, dump it all in there.
How are you doing today?
Doing good, feeling great. I always feel great in the morning. It's at the end. If I don't start cramping up, that's when you need to ask me, when
How's the bike
the last 10 miles, if I'm cramping.
Excellent.
Yeah, the bike works wonderful. Whatever was wrong, y'all got it. So those teeth, I guess, were what was somehow pulling that derailleur forward, because it's, yeah, it's none of that, none of
Mind
the.
if I take your photo?
Oh, it's fine. Thank you. Yeah,
Wait.
working great. Just gotta wait for.
Well, here we go.
Yeah, I got 2 guys I'm riding with who. I got left behind yesterday a lot. I just wanted to go as fast as I could, but I just couldn't quite keep up with the people who, you know, so I ended up riding by myself between Malibu and Santa Monica, and there was all these RVs, and I had to get around them, and then I was in traffic, so yeah, so it wasn't fun to do alone. But that reminds me, I need to turn this thing on. Yeah, so that'll help. Yeah.
So how's it acting today?
Perfect. Yeah.
Great. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to finish this race if they don't figure that out. And the test proves that you have figured it out, so you got it right. Thank you. That's what it must have been. I don't know why a broke tooth would have caused this to lunge forward, but I guess the way it hung on it.
Exactly. Yeah, it was catching it up.
Yeah. So it's not doing it now. Just some bent teeth, huh? Just use the pliers and bend them back.
That's it.
All right.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you're probably gonna need to replace the whole thing. But
Is it looking worn like it, or
I
just
mean, it's still kind of
sketchy?
yeah, or not sketchy, but it still doesn't hold the chain like it's supposed to.
What needs to be replaced, do you think?
That would be the crankset. So
The
it's
front, not the rear derailleur or anything back here?
Not, no, I think
Maybe.
that's fine.
Front crankset should
Yeah.
be replaced?
Like
Okay.
I'd say start there,
Okay.
and then hopefully that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Now it looks like you guys just haven't descent for a while.
It won't be for long. It won't be for long. It's all a roller coaster.
Enjoy the ride.
Thank you. All right. You ready? Yep. All right.
We're gonna follow with these guys.
They're gonna pass us up.
You afraid?
Downhill they will. So yeah, hey Tom,
And basically, and then we'll see every
ready
again.
anytime. You know, we're gonna roll
So
out, but you're gonna catch us on this downhill. You don't think so?
John will.
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll. Who's right?
All right.
All right, we'll see you guys shortly. You're gonna.
Oh, hey, team. Don't wait for us.
You want to, when we let them out a little, get them married up. Like, oh, so Deborah and John took off after us, they're right behind us.
All right.
So there in this area is called Palos Verde.
Palo, what verde?
Palos Verde.
Palo Verde.
It's a very low economic district.
Yeah, these poor people living next to the ocean, where the ocean's going to take these houses, whether they're poor or rich.
Martha's Vineyard, this is low rent.
Compared to Martha's Vineyard,
Martha's Vineyard.
this is low rent compared to Martha's Vineyard. Palo Verde. Verde. Look at that house there. Their back, the view out their back window is the ocean.
us. We got Eric. We got Michelle. We got John.
All right.
Clear.
Yeah, they probably will pass us because.
We're going to try to stay as a group.
That'd be great. I'll do my best to keep up.
Just a little day house.
Yeah. Mini White House on the beach or on the cliff.
Tom Smith with us, Scott Rhodes with us.
All right.
Got a good group here.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, you got a beautiful house there, beautiful view, and they're looking at dirt.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably, I mean, if the view's too good, then you know the ocean's about to erode your house and make it fall in. You don't want it to erode the dirt under your house, so seeing dirt on the other side of the street may be a good thing. Clear!
How you feeling, Aaron?
Fine, feel good. What about you? Yeah. Well, ask me the last 10 miles how I'm feeling. I probably won't give you the answer during the last 10 miles
So
as I am now.
From Gainesville?
Yeah, Gainesville's north of Dallas. It's an hour north of Dallas, Fort Worth Metroplex. North Texas.
My son lives in Fort Worth.
Yeah, so I'm an hour from Fort Worth.
He goes to school and he graduated from TCU.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. My dad went to TCU, so.
So you from Texas then?
Yes.
Born and raised?
Yes.
And how'd you lose your leg?
Horse riding accident followed by a hospital-acquired infection.
Horse riding?
Yeah, I got bucked off of my Clydesdale horse, and she drugged me, and my foot was caught in a stirrup, and when she was bucking, it twisted the knee, and it broke the knee. So when they operated on it and cut into it, they got an infection, and the doctor swore it wasn't infected when it was, which gave the infection time to eat up a lot of bone.
Right.
And so we tried to save it for a year, but then we had to cut it off.
How long ago?
2012 they cut it off. April of 2012, April 20th.
Yeah.
Yep. What about you? How did you get
So I've been paralyzed for
paralyzed?
16 years.
Okay.
I wiped out on a dirt bike
Yeah.
down in Mexico.
Yeah. Dirt bikes and horses, they can be dangerous.
Took me 9 hours to get to the hospital.
Oh no.
Broke 10 ribs, had a skull fracture, broke
Yeah.
the right scapula.
Man, you were dirt biking in a remote place.
Yep. Took 3.5 hours to get to a paved road.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's. Well, was there anybody with you, or?
Trailer.
Yeah,
Is
with a bunch of guys.
Okay.
took the
It was
they
a,
took the tailgate off of a truck and put me on it. That
Yeah.
duct taped me down.
yeah.
So what do you use the cane for?
To help climb hills. And to not fall over when I slow down. You know, I'm upright. And can't put the right foot down, so I put it down for balance. And I get attacked by a lot of dogs,
So
and I fight them off.
You
with the
see
pole.
these other guys riding, right?
Yeah. Yeah, who are you talking about?
Just got to get a little different setup.
Oh, you mean like a trike?
No. Like the other guys that are amputees, they have they have full-on clip-ins.
You mean a socket that's attached to the bicycle?
Yeah.
I don't want that. This is my dream, and I'm living the dream. This is what I want.
We can make it right here, and that'd be a good thing. You want to go right instead of straight? GPS says straight. GPS says straight. My GPS says right. My GPS says straight to point 2.
I think I don't want that. I should probably try that setup before I don't know.
Go ahead,
Straight ahead.
I'll go with them. Go ahead, Aaron. I'll go grab them.
Okay.
Just wait up at the corner.
Yeah, I guess I should try that setup before I say I don't want to try it, you know.
Yeah, man.
But
Talk to these other guys that
I just haven't seen any of those on this ride.
you haven't.
You mean the socket that's attached to the bike frame?
Huh?
Are you talking about the socket that's attached to the bicycle frame?
No, I'm talking about clip-ins.
Oh, clip-in pedals.
Huh?
Yeah. Those are, the problem is I wear a size 17 shoe.
Well,
Yeah. And I'm unable to find clip-ins to just try, but I think, you know, this is anchoring the foot to the middle of the pedal, which I've gotten used to, so. But yeah, I could try anything. I just gotta have it to try, and this is what works for now. I'm just not clipping in on the, what I would like is clip-ins for my real foot. The kind that could release easily and quickly, where I wouldn't have to worry about getting hurt if I crash and it twists.
All right, let's go. It's pulling over. Thank you. Morning, lady. Yeah, so we must have done the early one and not the late one, both of us. Okay. Good job. 9.1, taking a left. Got it. Got it? Kick forward. Yeah. Thank you for going to find a bush.
Tom Smith, my gosh.
My God.
We are related.
I used to live in Tyler, Texas, so
Oh, I've been to Tyler, Texas.
I'm sorry about it. I want to pre-apologize.
I've got friends in Tyler, Texas.
So, which it means strong. That fulfills the song. I've got friends in low places.
Where the whiskey runs and the bear chases my blues away. There was a poll. Yeah. When did you leave Tyler?
20 years ago.
Okay. I had a friend named John Nance who was a pole vaulter at A&M, Texas A&M, and he was from Tyler, Texas, and he was his dad owned a car dealership in Tyler, Texas. I guess her last name is Nance. But other than them, I don't know anybody who lived there 20 years ago.
Yeah. Got friends still live there now.
Okay, yeah.
No, you can't take that for lunch, sweet pea. That thing.
Raccoon.
Were you gonna kill it?
I was just gonna pretend like I was not paying attention and Wasn't I cooking a raccoon when you drove up to my house? I think I was cooking a raccoon on my grill when Cause drove up to my house, and I offered him some raccoon, I believe. Did I? Did I offer you some raccoon?
I don't know, John.
Okay.
No, you're from Texas. You gotta be polite, right?
Well, raccoons used to be a Thanksgiving staple in colonial America. And they taste really good.
Kind of like cranberries.
People think that raccoons would taste disgusting, but they taste really good.
I know, because you get people put shit in your head.
right.
People put crap in your head, like ideas on different animals.
Yeah.
You got different societies that'll eat dogs or cats or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
it's meat. You cook it.
Yeah. Yeah, raccoon is really good. It's a lot of good meat.
Well, I apologize for our weather that we couldn't get a little nicer for you.
I love it. I love this weather.
Roll, brother.
All right.
I'm on the back of the bus today.
All right.
You gotta look at your ass all day, but in a manly way. In a manly way.
Yep, yep.
Go get up.
Beautiful, wow. Look at that, those cliffs, outcroppings. Doesn't get prettier than that. Man, it's worth the climb right there. This view is worth the climb. Vacation homes, 1.5 million.
And all of a sudden we're in this, different little world than we were going through Venice Beach and everything else.
Yeah, a lot of climbing.
And we're gonna
Ups and downs.
then we're gonna get into Long Beach,
Yeah?
and it's gonna be oil refineries, trucks.
Oh,
It's chaos.
oh. No way to get around it, you just have to go through it. Okay.
Yeah, no choice.
No detours, bike trails. It's called what beach?
What was that?
What beach is it called?
Long Beach.
Long Beach. All right.
And there really is no. There is a beach. You get around it.
Yeah.
To the industrial area.
Yeah.
But it's. Please don't turn.
Yeah. All right.
Who?
Pass the information forward.
Who's this?
Michelle Pinard.
Oh, is she behind us?
She stopped with Mike and Mike Mechanic. Okay. She owns the boys. Okay. Well, I don't know if they're coming or what's going on.
Well, I can call her. Calling her? I would just call. All right.
Tom will probably call you and we'll meet you. All right.
Right arm getting tired?
Yeah.
That thing?
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad yet, but it may start cramping towards the end. I don't know. But yeah, I wear it out for sure. Cliffs right there. About to get a good view of it. Yeah. Spectacular cliffs. Ocean meets America. Pacific Ocean meets America right there. Wow.
before you
Okay,
stop.
all right, thank you.
All right, you're good. Little beach tucked away down there.
All right. Yeah, there is a beach. Is this an oil pipeline? Is this an oil pipeline on my right?
I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
I don't know what else it would be.
So they're actually, there is, you know, so those tankers were offshore we saw
Yeah.
off Manhattan Beach, and then over here, I'm surprised that they come around
Up
point
this-
here because, I mean, there's all kinds of, you're going to see all kinds of refineries.
Yeah,
I mean, it is industrialized like you wouldn't believe.
yeah.
But the oil tankers come on this side, so I'm not sure. Now the Navy used to have a big fuel depot here
Yeah.
years ago,
Okay.
right? And I think actually, we may have sold it,
Yeah.
and it may still be in operation. I don't remember.
All right. Man,
Shift!
I don't know what the deal is. I guess it's steeper than it looks. Man, I felt like a big monkey just crawled on my back and started choking me right there.
Really?
Yeah. It was just steeper than it looked.
Yeah, it was pretty steep. It was
I did.
great.
Yeah, I mean, gravity was working hard overtime right there.
well-off community when they groom the
Yes.
running trail.
You're right. I was just noticing they raked it and there's only one set of footprints, and she's coming by making the second set of footprints. Yeah, they groom your running trail in this community. Rake it. Make sure the dirt is soft. Low impact. Is this a trail?
That's down the road.
Okay.
And I say that we probably could do it, but I don't know where it goes as compared to where we go.
Yeah, okay.
Probably would work. Oh, there's a golf course over there.
Oh. Is that Pebble Beach Golf Course?
Oh, no. That's that was up by Monterey.
Okay.
So that was on day
Okay.
we're all running together.
Yeah.
Day 6, so that was day 3.
All right.
17-mile drive.
Yeah.
Those homes put these homes to shame.
All right.
Come to Menards and Tom Smith. So she got her mechanical issue fixed.
All right.
Oh, Trump National. Really? Okay. you doing, all right?
Yeah.
Getting sore?
Well, I will if I don't slow down a little bit, because I'm okay. It's just been climbing a while, so
Yeah, no. I think we
I
got a
got
little more to go.
I got to be careful or I could start cramping.
Hola! Okay, that's what I was wondering. What happened?
You want to do?
So you didn't want to do that big pump?
San Pedro and
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
So they're taking her to the fitness gym?
I assume so.
And if you're not going to do this, there's no reason to do freaking Long Beach.
No, she didn't. That's what she's doing. You know, the kitchen up, but you know.
Well, the hand cycles moved out. Wise up from that.
You try to get up there.
Yeah, all right. I know you can only spend so much time with me.
I've never asked to do my older brother. Do my older brother.
Hey, we got three Smiths here now.
I know. Okay, I guess. Move forward.
All right.
Okay.
We will see you at some point.
Sure we will.
Absolutely.
See you, brother.
All right.
Later, Smith.
Later, Smith.
Go, Bulldog! No, his middle name is Churchill, so I'll call him Bulldog.
All right.
Once in a while, Churchill.
Yeah. All right.
All right. How you doing, Rick?
I'm just fine. Kind of falling asleep, but it's okay.
Wake up.
Wake up, little Susie. Wake up.
Oh, that's not our. We're not going up that.
Oh, we're not?
No, we're good.
I was thinking this whole time that
I
was
know.
our hill.
It's all right. You got a descent now, man.
Okay. Well, that'll be relieving.
We're going to be taking a left 2.7 miles onto South Cabrillo Avenue.
Cabrillo?
Yeah, Cabrillo.
Okay.
2.7.
All right.
I will follow you down.
All right.
Tell you, looking at that pollution all hanging out there would get old for me. You know, so you got this nice
Yeah.
ocean view, and you're just looking at the haze, pollution just sitting there.
Yeah. That's what I thought it was when I first started out of Santa Barbara. But the guy I was riding next to said, no, that's ocean spray.
Nope.
I thought, nah, it's probably smog. Yeah, it's pollution. That fog is all pollution, huh?
Yeah.